Welcome back to our channel. Today we are covering AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner certification. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, which of the following is the responsibility of both AWS and the customer according to the AWS shared responsibility model? Option A, AWS awareness and training. Option B, client-side data encryption. Option C, physical and environmental controls of AWS data centers. And option D, server-side data encryption. The correct answer is option A. Moving to next question. A company is running multiple workloads in the AWS cloud and recently began investigating ways to reduce cost. The company is already running fault-tolerant workloads on Amazon EC2 that perform periodic checkpoints in case of an outage. Which AWS service or pricing model can provide the greatest cost savings? Option A, capacity reservations. Option B, Amazon Light Sale. Option C, spot instances. And option D, dedicated hosts. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, which of the following security resources are supplied by AWS? Choose two options. Option A, trusted advisor checks. Option B, service intrusion metrics. Option C, penetration testing. Option D, educational webinars. And option E, peer-to-peer file sharing detection. The correct answer is option A and C. Next question is, a company is using multiple availability zones to deploy AWS cloud architecture. Which design principle of the AWS well-architected framework does this example represent? Option A, implement elasticity. Option B, decouple architecture components. Option C, design for high availability. And option D, think parallel. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, a company has set up its IT infrastructure in the AWS cloud. The company wants to receive detailed reports that break down AWS costs by the hour. The reports must be placed in an Amazon S3 bucket. Which AWS tool will meet these requirements? Option A, AWS cost and usage reports. Option B, AWS pricing calculator. Option C, cost explorer. And option D, AWS budgets. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, which AWS services or features can a company use to connect the network of its on-premises data center to AWS? Select two options. Option A, AWS VPN. Option B, AWS Directory Service. Option C, AWS Data Pipeline. Option D, AWS Direct Connect. And option E, AWS Cloud HSM. The correct answer is option A and E. Next question is, which AWS service is delivered regionally? Option A, AWS Shield. Option B, Amazon S3. Option C, Amazon Route 53. And option D, AWS Identity and Access Management. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, which AWS service or tool helps to centrally manage billing and allow controlled access to resources across AWS account? Option A, AWS Identity and Access Management. Option B, AWS Organizations. Option C, Cost Explorer. And option D, AWS Budgets. The correct answer is option B. Moving to next question. Which AWS service should a company use to provide its employees with access to the AWS Management Console? Option A, AWS Identity and Access Management. Option B, Amazon Cognito. Option C, AWS Resource Access Manager. And option D, AWS Key Management Service. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, which of the following is a way to use Amazon EC2 auto scaling groups to scale capacity in the AWS cloud? Option A, scale the number of EC2 instances in or out automatically based on demand. Option B, use serverless EC2 instances. Option C, scale the size of EC2 instances up or down automatically based on demand. And option D, transfer unused CPU resources between EC2 instances. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, how does AWS CloudFormation help users operate in the AWS cloud? Option A, it supports the simple coding of cloud-native applications. Option B, it monitors the cloud environment. Option C, it automates the responses to threats, reducing remediation and recovery time. And option D, it provides the ability to model and provision the resources needed for applications. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, which AWS service or feature provides a platform for building cloud-based customer service contact centers? Option A, Amazon Pinpoint. Option B, Amazon Connect. Option C, Amazon Athena. And option D, AWS Enterprise Support. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, a company is preparing to launching a new web store that is expected to receive high traffic for an upcoming event. The web store runs only on AWS and the company has an AWS Enterprise Support Plan. Which AWS resource will provide guidance about how the company should scale its architecture and operational support during the event? Option A, AWS Abuse Team. Option B, the designated AWS Technical Account Manager. Option C, AWS Infrastructure Event Management. And option D, AWS Professional Services. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, which AWS service or tool provides information about the utilization of reserve instances? Option A, AWS Systems Manager. Option B, Cost Explorer. Option C, AWS Config. And option D, Amazon CloudWatch. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, which AWS service provides users with recommendations for improving the quality of an application's code and identifies the most expensive lines of code? Option A, AWS Code Build. Option B, AWS Code Star. Option C, Amazon Code Guru. And option D, AWS Code Deploy. The correct answer is option C. Thank you.